stop trying to carry your games. In fact, trying to carry your games is one of the worst things you can be doing for your gameplay and one of the biggest myths when it comes to not only Overwatch 2, but just improvement in general. I think the problem with this mindset needs to be clarified by actually understanding how do you actually rank up in Overwatch. And the simplest way of describing it is you just get better. If you put a plat player in a gold lobby over the course of 10 games or 100 games, they're going to win more than 50% of their games. If you put a gold player in a silver lobby, if you put a diamond player in a platinum lobby, if you put a top 500 player in a grandmaster lobby, they're going to win a overwhelming majority of the games, even if it's only 55, 60% of the time over the course of 150, 200, 300 games, they're going to win more than they lose and therefore will climb in rank. That's just how Overwatch works. There's no conspiracy theory behind it. That's just how it works. So then how do you increase your odds of winning the game? Well, you provide value, you put out pressure, you kill people, you heal people, you position yourself well, you cut down on your deaths, you get good cooldown value, you hit your ultimates, all of the above. The problem is that when people think of carrying your games, it's only through the mechanical pop-offs, the kills, the eliminations, or just the raw damage output. It's making the big plays. And while those are definitely a part of carrying, they're only a small percentage of it. Why thinking about carrying is bad is not only does it psychologically fool you into thinking that only certain aspects of a character's kit can actually be used, or only certain types of plays can be used to carry, but they also encourage a type of play style that we don't always want to encourage. And this is what we call the feeding play style. Now you might be thinking, oh, making plays is bad. Is that what you're saying? No, actually making plays is very good. In fact, one of the best things you can be doing is limit testing. However, you should never go into a game with the mindset that I'm going to try and carry the game. Your entire mindset is to be that plat player in a gold lobby, to be that diamond player in a plat lobby. What is a diamond player going to be doing better than a plat player, or a silver better than a bronze? It's really no one thing necessarily. It might be a multitude of small things. They might cut down on their deaths just a little bit by playing cover a little bit better. They might be slightly more accurate with their sleep darts. They might hit just a few more anti-nades. They might heal somebody at a better, more crucial point in time. Their ultimates, maybe they got one better nano than you did. If it's a Mercy player, they'll avoid that death. They'll know the opportunity when they can pop Valkyrie and pistol down the Widowmaker where somebody else might not see that opportunity. They'll position and pocket the right person at the right time. So you kind of see what I'm saying. It's all of the little things, even the non-flashy things, that allow you to position better or play better, excuse me. And when we talk about carrying, do you see how so many of those things don't feel like the carry mindset? So many people say, oh, to get out of bronze, you need to play Roadhog, you need to just kill 6 and play by yourself, or we need to go DPS more in the backline and just kill everybody by yourself. But that's the wrong mindset. Not only is that a cheese in order to get you out of bronze really quick, and not even necessarily a good one at that, right? You get to silver and then now what? You only know how to play one way. But also, it lies and tells you that if you support your teammates, if you help other people, if you just provide utility or carry through not killing people, you won't win games. And even in bronze, trust me, I've been there and I've coached many, many players all the way in bronze, support and tank. It's just totally false. You, as Mercy, can carry as bronze. You, as Mercy, can carry in silver. You, as Ryan, can carry in your gold ranked games. You don't have to go Roadhog. You don't have to go to something that has more carry potential. That's just total horse manure. It doesn't even make any sense because it puts emphasis, as you said, on only the direct killing threat, which really isn't the only thing in Overwatch. So you need to ask yourself, how do I improve then? How do I win my ranked games? How do I improve? Well, stop thinking about carrying. Get good. That's really it. Get good. Look at your gameplay and ask yourself, what aspects of my character's kit do I need to improve at with Doomfist? Am I missing my combos? Am I going in at the wrong time? Am I going at the wrong targets? Am I forgetting cooldowns that counter me? Am I missing my ultimates? Am I missing, you're going to miss a certain percentage of your punches, of course, right? But am I missing a large percentage of my punches? Is my aim with my shots bad? Am I using my power block and not consistently getting my punch? I wonder why. You know, the answer to these questions aren't always super obvious, but that's because the question is worth asking. Any question that's worth asking usually doesn't have a very obvious answer. How do you carry games as Soldier? Well, you go on a flank and you kill 5. Easy, right? Well, that's a stupid answer. So obviously it's going to be easy. So whatever character you play, you didn't see that, you can carry on whatever character that you play. You just need to ask yourself, what about my gameplay do I need to be doing better? Now, how do you productively carry? Because I actually think there is one thing that you ought to be trying to do when it comes, one good thing that we can learn from the carry mindset, and that is actually two things: taking personal responsibility for your gameplay, right? Not only focusing on, oh, I gotta help heal, and support, and shield, but also thinking at least a little bit selfishly about what direct pressure can I put out. I think that's very important. Doesn't matter if you're playing Ana, doesn't matter if you're playing Ryan, doesn't matter if you're playing Genji. a lot of your value is going to be through your direct damage. So we cannot neglect and only heal. We cannot neglect and only shield. We do need to look for opportunities to put out our own offensive pressure. That's not all that we do, but that is a very important part of that. And the other nice thing about carrying is having this mindset of limit testing. To me, that's the productive style of carrying. When I'm playing Zenyatta, if I'm trying to practice my mechanics or I'm trying to find out how much offensive value can or should I put out, I might feed a little bit. I might get a little bit too close. I might get a little bit too sloppy with my positioning. I might lose track of my team. I might swing too far from cover, and I might die a little bit. But I'm not doing that because I'm trying to carry. I'm doing what's called, as we said, limit testing. I'm trying to discover how far can I go so I know my limit at where I'm at right now. I know, okay, I went really aggressive, but I lost cover. I need to remember to play cover while going aggressive. The problem with a lot of players is that they have the opposite mindset, right? Too many players try to carry, but also too many players try to get carried, at least in the traditional sense of that term, where they will just heal their team, play in the back, and not take any sort of aggression, not try to make any sort of play, miss opportunities to actually has direct impact on the battlefield offensively, and then blame their teammates. That's just as bad as trying to carry, because at that point in time, not only are you letting yourself, hoping your teammates carry you, it's not about that. You're just not putting out any pressure. You're not putting out any value. And Ana that never looks for an offensive anti-nade isn't trying to let herself being carried. She's just dead weight. You're just dead weight. Your character is designed to hit anti-nades. And if you don't hit an anti-nade, you're throwing. If you're Zenyatta spending your entire game cycling Discord orbs and Harmony orbs, and you're only doing you're basically doing 0 damage, you're worthless. Your character isn't good at that. So why are you playing Zenyatta? You know, you'd be better used doing anything else. If you're Moira and you're only heal botting and you're never finding opportunities to DPS, if you're Mercy and you're only heal botting, you're not looking to pocket people on an angle, and maybe not looking for those Valk pistols, yes, sometimes those are okay, then you're throwing. You should be looking for opportunities to do so. And that's going to take a little bit of trial and error. And people might not like that. Your teammates might not like that. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You're supposed to be healing. They're idiots. You have to limit test a little bit. But notice that we said limit test, don't try to carry, because there's just as much limit testing should be done on the opposite side of the thing. How much healing is good? How much damage is good? How much shielding is good? If I'm D.Va, when should I peel my team versus when should I dive the enemy backline? What comps is it good and what comps is it bad? How can I do a little bit of both? If you can answer those questions, those difficult to answer questions, that's going to actually make you better, not trying to carry your ranked games. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. Obviously, what carrying looks like depends on the character that you're playing, but it doesn't matter what you should be trying to do in-game. It should be focusing on what you're trying to learn and actually apply in-game. Don't try to carry, get good. Try to improve. Find out what that is. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll chat with you later.